one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, everybody, we are here at the NIC Big Bend Community College Duel Live. If you guys are in the chat, please let me know if you can hear us. We do have our Venmo link there. If anyone chooses to donate to us today, we would greatly appreciate that. We do have the Real Ref live on commentary. Say hi.
What's up, Matt? How's it going, buddy?
Hey, it's going good. And we also have our boy, Sam Otto.
What is good, everybody? We're so excited to be here in the Maple Valley for the first college duel of the season. Man, it's been a ride. Been a long, long summer. Been a long fall. Finally excited to be here at a college duel meet in what Coach Weiss calls God's country out here. So we're getting through some introductions here. Just wanted to talk about these schools just here for a second here. We've got North Idaho College. They're bringing out Joe Sullivan.
Joe Sullivan, the hometown boy here.
Yep.
That was quite the, a T-shirt in the crowd here.
We'll get a chance to talk about these wrestlers, where they're from, what high schools they went to as we get through get the duel started here. But North Idaho College, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, a very historic program. We had Coach Booth on our podcast really early on, about a year and a half ago. It was really cool to hear from him. A lot of Washington kids on that team. And then Big Bend, second year as a junior college official program. They're based out of Moses Lake, and they got a bunch of Washington guys on their roster as well. They're just getting started, but already ranked 16th nationally, and North Idaho ranked 11th nationally.
All right, everybody. Yes, if you can hear us and you are in the chat, please give us a comment. Tell us if it sounds good. We're using all new equipment here today. Not only are we using all new equipment, but we did not get our scoreboard, the regular one that we were meant to use, because Tahoma High School blocked it from us. And so we do have a modified scoreboard that we hope is going to work out for you. Okay, we sound good. Appreciate the comments there, everybody. Thank you so much.
These are the top two referees in the state, Kale Wojvodich and Timmy Douglas.
Great. Sounds good. Everybody says we sound good, so that's really great. Appreciate it. We're going to give here we go, this commentary cam right here. I'm a little, what's up, everybody?
What's going on? So excited to be here. This is going to be really, really fun. Man, I haven't watched college wrestling in quite a bit. Coach Weiss tried to get in the mic cam, but Coach Weiss is right by us here too. Friend of the podcast and head coach of the Tahoma Bears.
Go Bears!
Go Bears, he says. You probably hear him. We got a packed house here tonight too. It's really cool. I know it's a little quiet right now as the teams meet in the middle for the coin flip. But this is what we wanted to see, you guys. We wanted to see you guys come out and support wrestling here in the state of Washington, and obviously Big Bend being one of two college programs in the state. We're excited to watch them up close and in person here. So we're going to get started off here at 125 pounds.
I'm going to try to fix the scoreboard as we continue
All
doing
good.
this here. So
We've got from North Idaho College, we have Owen Pritchard. He's out of Skyview High School, state champion in 2024. And we got Sam Valencia from Sunnyside High School. Owen Pritchard's a redshirt freshman. He took a redshirt last year, and getting the nod here in his second season here.
Let's see if this scoreboard works too. By the way, we'll see how that goes here. We got some action getting on here at Tahoma High School.
Sam Valencia, really highly ranked wrestler in 4A last year for Sunnyside High School. As Owen Pritchard gets in on a leg here to start. He's working on it. Sam Valencia's fighting tough. And let's see if Owen can get a little sweep here. A little sweep, still holding on. Right on the edge, sweeps the foot, and then gets the 3 right on the edge, rides him out of bounds.
3-point takedown there, NIC. Coach Booth said they were going to try to put on a show coming into Tahoma here tonight.
Got a clock stoppage here.
See if our scoreboard's actually working here. I think that's why we have a clock stoppage here. I'm trying to access the scorecard here, or the scoreboard.
Oh, he's got a cradle locked up.
3-0 Valencia, but USA Bracketing has yet to.
Heavy.
Oh, that's got to be a pinfall here. He's got him in a cradle.
Quick start for NIC. That was a quick locked up cradle. He got that quick, man, right off the whistle. That was really cool to see. So, NIC getting rolling here.
And sorry, we do have a forfeit at 133 pounds. I do believe what they're going to do is they're going to circle back around here to wrestle a exhibition match. Big Bend Community College missed. I don't know exactly what happened, so I won't comment on it, but they do have a forfeit at 133. They will wrestle an exhibition later on in the match. This is now 141 pounds here, as we have Dom Furman, freshman from Shelton High School, going up against Parker Ballantine, Westlake High School, Saratoga Springs, Utah.
Yeah, we got a few states represented here today. A lot of the bulk of what you're going to see is local guys here from the state of Washington, but we got some wrestlers from Idaho, we got some wrestlers from Montana. I think there's a wrestler on the NIC squad from Texas. A couple Utah guys, and we're looking at one right here, Parker Ballantine.
In on a single here, Furman out of Big Bend Community College. Nice scrambling here by both competitors.
And I believe it was Cole Borden who was originally going to be the starter that was given to us before the duel, and I'm not sure what happened there, but they bring in Dom Furman here, so got a late switch, but it's always next man up.
It's got a bar on top here, bar and a half.
That's real tight.
Now looks to claw on top. Oh, he's got the leg right there. Looking to turn here. Trying to get that elbow push forward so he can turn to the back there on top. Thank you for bearing with us with the cameras here. I'm trying to live switch this, but sometimes I can't see where I'm going, and also doing commentary and also trying to figure out what I want to say here, Sam. So,
we're shaking some rust off here. It's all good.
Like I said, our normal score overlay was unable to get to our stream here today.
And we got near fall already here, and possibly a fall.
4 near fall. Back to the bar on top.
Ballantine up 7-0 early here. Got 1 minute left in the first period.
Back to near fall again for NIC. You guys are doing a great job. Thank you for the comment. Gregory Marks, actor, writer, producer of Westbrook the movie.
What are you seeing there, Andy? Is that just a
one
one count?
count.
Yep. So happy to have Mr. Eichley here with us of the Real Ref Report, giving us some insight on some reffing here.
You'll notice that rule is different than high school. He did not go out of – that wasn't out of bounds because his cylinder rule in college, his foot was still over the cylinder.
I love that.
That's
I love
great.
that.
Yeah. Can you explain that a little bit more? Is it so if you're even hovering over
Correct.
the cylinder,
So
you can have all points of contact out of bounds, but if there's a body part
it's
hovering
like an
over.
invisible line, like a video game. So if your foot is inside the circle but above it, you can still be in bounds in college. High school, it's not the case. High school, you have to be
Got
in contact.
11-0 on the scoreboard. Sorry, forgot about it on accident. So it's back. It's up now. 11-0, end of period 1. That's a huge lead for Parker Ballantyne. Now, both these wrestlers are your prototypical size here at 141 pounds. I think, in my opinion, it's when you start to see the body start to get longer, more filled out as you get up the weight.
I wrestled 141 pounds in college, and I don't know why these guys look small. Maybe I'm bigger now, but man, they're both pretty tall and lanky.
They're going to
too,
hear you
so.
say this, so. In on a cradle, looking for the fall here is Ballantyne, up 11-0. Yep, and there it is, securing the tech fall. 15-0 there.
There we go.
We're getting the hang here. We're almost there.
Yeah, they got the scoreboard wrong, but he got a takedown and near fall. It should be over.
Oh, yeah, 4 near fall, 3 takedown. Should be 18-0 there. Coming up next at 149 pounds, Logan Bradley, freshman from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, Big Bend Community College. And you're about to hear the crowd go nuts for hometown hero, Tahoma High School native, Joe Sullivan. The crowd is literally waiting to erupt here. It's literally what it is.
Yeah, we got assistant coach of North Idaho College as well as a Tahoma alumni, Coach Coop over there. Been a pleasure being able to talk to him around the state tournament and getting to know him a little bit. It's just really cool to see the local guys giving back to the sport at the coaching level as well. And
we saw London Houston here today, new coach of the women's team.
Yeah, really
there
great
at
to
Tahoma
see her.
High School, which is a great get. We love London.
Is probably the hire of the year, at least on the girls' side.
Check the podcast back with her. It's available on YouTube. Wonderful podcast. She was in a car. She randomly got delivered flowers into Tahoma, which was crazy. But it was a great podcast. Parker Ballantyne from Westlake High School in Utah, 4th in state in 2024, 4th at the Mountaineer Open this year. Getting the tech fall there.
And there it is, officially.
As the scorecard gets up here, it should get ready, but here it is, Joe Sullivan.
That's highly ranked wrestler in 4A right now, Mr. Alex Othon with the head.
Hey, Trevor,
the
can
poster.
you zoom in on the fat head in the crowd? Do you see it? Sorry, I'm trying to get to my. There it is.
Nice.
Othon.
There we
go. Alex Othon looking for a state title this year from Tahoma High School with a Joe Sullivan fathead in the crowd. I love it. I love it. You know what we need, Feist, is we need to crank the music up in here, I think.
Crank up the music!
Let's crank this music up here. Let's get, yes!
Yeah, baby.
Yes. Coach Feist, a fan of the podcast here.
We should have brought a 4th mic, man. That would have been fun. We could have.
We have the thing. It just doesn't come through, I don't think. We actually have a 4th mic. We could try it. We actually don't have it. Sam, just give him the mic. Let him talk about Joe Sullivan.
Let's get Chris, Mr. Coach Feist over here to talk about Joe. Talk about Joe for us. I know he graduated not last year, the year before.
2 years ago. 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Give us your insight on Joe, maybe a little bit of his
Well,
wrestling style.
it's fitting that there's a flathead up there in the crowd tonight, because we jokingly at first, but in all sincerity, said often he was the poster boy for Tahoma wrestling when he came through.
Wow.
He's the type of kid that changes culture. He's the type of kid that is more of a giver than a taker, boys, until he gets on the mat,
For sure.
as you can see.
That's awesome. That's
No,
awesome to hear.
In all seriousness, he was a great kid. His wrestling IQ is super high, and what set him apart from most others that I've had the opportunity to coach was his work ethic. Like, he is just a grinder, and as such, he became a dog. Like little, and then all of a sudden he blew up, right? So,
Well, and as you mentioned, you said he's kind of a culture guy. Well, from 2 years ago to now, I mean, your team is on point. You got to give it to a guy like Joe Sullivan to kind of help breed some of that.
yeah, and I'll tell you, if you talk to Cooper Thomas about him, another amazing athlete from Tahoma High School that I love very much.
Yeah.
He's an amazing man.
Joe with the
He was so
takedown here.
excited to call me and tell me after Joey finished up his first year spring quarter that they were offering full scholarship. He walked on as a redshirt freshman, and he's wrestling on full wrestling scholarship right now because of the work that he puts in,
Heck yeah.
because of the grades he pulls, and because of the way he treats his teammates. They're going to get done with the duel tonight, and every one of those boys are going to roll half a mile down the road to Mama Sullivan's Italian cooking and meatballs. I might have to stop in and get some myself. That lady can cook.
That's awesome to hear, Coach Weiss. And thank you so much for joining us on commentary a little bit.
Yeah,
little
we'll
bit
get
about
Coach back on here soon. That was great, man. I'd love to hear about the local guys here. Him being back in his home gym, man. That's really, really cool. You know, hopefully that's something that can always continue as well.
Joe Sullivan, 3-time state placer, 2-time state runner-up. And what Coach Weiss just mentioned is something that I think is pretty important for people to understand is, you know, sometimes you walk on and you don't have that scholarship, but through hard work, grind, grit, and determination, which is something that's built here at Tahoma High School, you now are a scholarship wrestler the following year, which is something that just is a really great aid for everything, for your future, and we hope to see Joe move on from junior college to a 4-year school, finish out the final 2 years as a wrestler. 6-2 here, escape by Logan Bradley, Big Bend Community College. And if you should be so generous, we do have our Venmo up in the corner there. If you guys want to donate to us, please go ahead. There's the QR code. And thank you so much.
I continue to appreciate your guys' support, kicking off our 2025-26 season as Mr. Sullivan gets another takedown. It's now 9-2 for Sullivan at North Idaho College. And yeah, we're just excited, you guys. We got a lot of stuff on our calendar. We got some tournaments we're going to, some dual meets we're going to, and
I love the Joe Sullivan fathead in the crowd. You can see it. The score will update soon. There it is, 9-2. Fathead in the crowd. Trev, get the fathead again. Alex Othon with the fathead in the crowd. It is just magnificent. Look at the way the light shines off that thing. It's wonderful.
Little referee tidbit here. If you notice, most people probably didn't, but he pulled up his green armband to know that next round is green's choice. That's a sign of a pretty good ref right there.
Yeah, well, the referee rankings have yet to be dropped, but you have the state's top 2 rated referees reffing this match, inside and outside. Tell us their names again.
This is Kale Wojvodich on the whistle and Timmy Douglas on the outside, and these two are two of the top 2 referees. I am actually coming out with some referee rankings in a couple weeks, and these are the top 2 guys right here.
yeah, and I just got some information about Kale being a former Bear Claw wrestler and local here from Maple Valley. Obviously, Coach Weiss knows him very well, and went down the refereeing route, just like Mr. Eichley sitting next to me here. And you know, it's cool to see people get back in that way too. That's obviously something that we love to support that community as well.
Yeah, I don't think our camera's blurry. It's just autofocus. Autofocus is on. We got a different light setup here, which is actually pretty unique. It's not spotlight per se, but it's kind of 2 lights on either side of the center. So sometimes the
good scramble.
Nice re-attack there by Logan Bradley.
Good job holding on. I love that.
Sometimes the autofocus just takes its time, but it's a new piece for us this year is this expensive camera that we bought, and so we're gonna figure this out a little bit more as we keep going, but we appreciate your guys' patience. We are the only one out here doing this stuff, so it's like, thank you.
We've got 13-3 Sullivan in the lead here for North Idaho. Logan Bradley's staying tough here though, still attacking.
Yeah, I mean, he had a nice re-attack there.
Mm-hmm.
Stopped due to potentially dangerous. Had the knee in a predicament there.
A lot of true freshmen on the Big Bend roster, and Logan Bradley is one of them out of Coeur d'Alene High School.
Joe Sullivan looks to step over that leg. Oh,
yeah.
Look at this.
That might be a fall.
Get the neutral danger call there. No takedown yet. There it is.
3-point takedown, 16-3.
And that's the end of the second period. Big takedown there at the end there for Sullivan.
Thank you guys for joining us. We are the Washington Wrestling Network. Our first live stream of the year. We have had some technical difficulties, but not a lot. Not a lot of it, which is great for the first duel of the year. I know that you guys can go back and watch our Toppenish-Ording duel where we had a lot of technical difficulties. And so coming out of the gate strong here today.
Yeah, we're excited to continue to up the level of our production. Doesn't happen overnight, and events like these give us the opportunity to practice with it. And the fact that you guys are here with us watching is really awesome. Thank you for your guys' support. And
it should be 1080p, so maybe that's more on your guys' end. I don't know. I can't tell for sure. But we will be at Edmonds this year. Thank you guys so much for asking about that. We will be at Edmonds this year. Hmm. 16-4. There's the takedown. 19-4 tech fall for Joe Sullivan, Tahoma High School, and North Idaho College.
See if I can pull up team score as well as we move along here. Obviously, North Idaho is out to a big lead here.
Yeah, North Idaho's at 22 points. Big Bend 0. So we have Colton Tucker and Wade Tynan. Tynan is from Zilla High School at Zilla, Washington. Colton Tucker from Coeur d'Alene.
Yeah, Tucker from Coeur d'Alene High School.
Give the scoreboard a second to reload here, which it will.
They both these squads wrestled at the Mountaineer Open, which was in Eastern Oregon, at Eastern Oregon University last weekend, and Tucker placed second there. It's a real tough tournament. Good, all the good local schools, good colleges here in the Pacific
Northwest. A lot of work there from Tucker.
You notice that action signal out of bounds. We don't have that in high school. So they're not going to call stalling because nobody backed out because of action. That's why he rotates his hand forward.
And you guys can drop some questions for Mr. Eichley in the chat if you want to.
For a pick there.
Anything that you guys see, if you want to ask him a question, feel free to put it in the chat.
Wade. It's probably going to be a stall call here.
Yeah, Wade Tynan is a two-time 1A state placer, 1A state runner-up in 2023. Colton Tucker is a 5A Idaho State.
Action.
Colton Tucker, 5A Idaho State champ in 2025. Second at the Mountaineer Open. Is the front cradle allowed? That's a question we just got, Eichley. Is the front cradle allowed?
Front cradle, meaning what?
Yeah, that's a
Like out.
elaborate on the comment there. We'll be sure to ask.
I mean, you can cradle from anywhere, as long as it's over the top of the shoulder.
Might be talking about a
Leg
leg cradle.
Leg cradle. Leg cradle was the adjusted question.
Oh, yes. Leg cradles are legal, for sure.
Colton Tucker getting the takedown there, making the match 4-3. We are on USA Bracketing today, and that is actually why the delay in the score. We have it live here, but on the mat controller.
Oh, what a mat return. Holy cow, bro. That was so clean. Looking for the fall.
That kind of took the wind out of everybody.
Yeah,
A pin
wow.
there. Wow.
That was your move of the night so far. So, yeah, we got Marquise Ford with us today as well, doing some highlights. So you'll probably see that on a clip here once he gets his edits done. But yeah, that was I got T Mills over there raising his eyebrows on our roam cam.
We got a routine by the cheerleading squad here.
Anybody know what that move is called with the claw and then you hip toss him to the back? I feel like that needs a name.
It doesn't. I don't know if it has a name.
It's like
sick.
just a double, a lift.
No, he's got the claw.
And the Tahoma High School cheer team's doing the thing.
We got the Watts family coming over and saying hi. Mr. Casey Watts, Miss Madison Watts, highly ranked wrestlers. And you'll be seeing them here on our rankings on our website, which will be coming out on November 16th. That's the Sunday before the high school's season's first practice. We'll be launching those rankings and hosting a podcast. Matt and I will be talking about them and going over some of the surprises, some of the transfers. And so we got that on the schedule as well for you guys to take a look at. And as I pass Mr. T Mills of water, looks like the coaches for Big Ben got the team over there for a little huddle. Looks like I like that.
Casey and Madison Watts just came and gave me a T-shirt because I helped support them get to Fargo this year. It's kind of cool. I'm gonna go show it to the camera. But.
That's awesome, man. And it kind of comes full circle, right? I mean, we're all helping each other. That is an awesome T-shirt there. What does it say? Watts what? Watts Militia. Love that. Yeah, the whole Watts family. They're amazing people, and great kids. I'm excited to watch both of them wrestle again this year. Madison is going for 3 straight state titles, I believe. And, you're going to see a lot more Casey Watts this year.
Well, making the transfer.
Yep.
Both of them, as I think you just mentioned.
Yep.
And I think, the whole family, Sean, they help me out a lot. They help us out a lot, setting up gear wherever they see us. They're totally friends of the podcast. So I just wanted to say thank you guys. Appreciate you and very happy to help, send you guys where you want to go. And, if I can, I will. We do our best out here. But we had a comment here. Who is top 3 in 3A team scores? We actually do have that. Now, if I answer this one question, we might get a lot more. But for 3A boys, we have Hermiston topping the notch there. Kent Meridian coming in second, and then Snohomish actually ranks out right now based on our preseason rankings, which will be out next Sunday. Next Sunday, we have a podcast on the 16th, which is the day before the season, which we will release our top 10 rankings per weight class. Now, we have entered into an agreement with WIAA. We will be having our team rankings be released with them, and hopefully you see that sometime very soon. So we're not going to release that on our end, but We really are thankful for our WIAA partnership, and we have Justin Kesterson coming on the podcast this Wednesday. And if you guys have any questions for him, feel free to email them, and I really appreciate you. I'm up in the stands, and that slam was crazy. That's a comment we got. Hey, what's up?
It was so
Appreciate you. If you have another fat head or something, I would zoom in on it. So just let me know. But we have right here Easton Connolly and Dylan Block coming up here.
Connolly out of Box Elder High School in Utah. True freshman, just coming in this year, making the trek from Utah to our home state here. We got a lateral drop here for Dylan Block. What a beautiful move.
Oh, my.
It works in college, too.
Oh, that's looking close.
And these are beefcakes.
Yeah,
okay?
we're getting bigger.
A couple of big, strong dudes out here. Looking, oh, wow. Way to battle off your back.
Yep.
Unreal. Referee's time here.
Clock isn't working.
Yep, they got to reset it. It's actually funny because I see it on our end, but just the live controller here for the crowd is down.
If you're Easton Connolly right now, you're probably pretty okay with that. I mean, giving yourself a chance to kind of reset after giving up a takedown and 4-point near fall right there. So, let's see if you can bounce back here and get some points on the board. We're getting offered cake pop.
No,
by
thank
Coach
you,
Weiss.
Coach. I'm on a diet, Coach Weiss.
Yeah, I'll start getting the shakes here.
From the Booster Club.
A Red Bull deep.
No, thank you. I mean, I'll take it if you want to give it out. But I will not eat it.
You're making it weird.
Dylan Block on top. 7-0 here on Easton Connolly.
Got a little tilt action. See if you can break that plane. What are we looking here for?
He's got a wrist tucked under there. Yep, looking to put it behind, and now tilt from there, which is a move I've been trying to teach my kids in the room. It's not easy.
Look how he slips that leg in on. I like that. Well, he missed it there, but it's a good way to get into
Chaining
a leg
in.
ride from a tilt. Throwing a boot in when the wrestler starts to belly out right there is a great way to throw a leg in. Didn't keep it though, but good riding here by Mr. Block.
Now, riding time is something that has not been a factor in any of these matches so far, but I do not have the available riding time. Now, Eichley, did you see more than a single swipe? Is that what you think they're talking about right now? Two swipes there for any near fall?
Yeah, he might have been asking his assistant ref there if he saw 2 seconds or not, because sometimes we have a better angle from the other side. So that's good refereeing right there.
He was trying to sink the half. He missed it. Connolly did a good job slipping his arm back
Connolly
through
doing
there.
it again. Now there's a cradle. Oh, and a cruncher cradle's coming up here. Oh.
It's a great transition by Dylan Block there. Lost the half, but went right to the cradle, saw the opportunity, and is tacking on some more near fall here as well.
Jeez.
Oh, nice. There we go. See what we can do here. Nice.
Wow, look at that, huh? Down 11-0, gets a 2-point reversal. We have about 15 seconds left on the clock here.
Getting some of that riding time back here.
And time.
That was the first period.
3 minutes in college.
That is crazy, yeah. Sam could barely go 3 minutes in one sitting, at all.
Bro, I don't know how. Oh, so we go 3-2-2, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the old reach back, 11-2. That's what.
The block's a little bit high right here, but I think he's going to be
not
all right.
much. Not much. Crazy enough, these guys are 157 pounds. Or is this 65? I forget.
We're at 65, yeah.
So in high school, they probably call the top guy here for lane parallel, but he's going to ding the bottom guy if he doesn't get up.
Yeah, because there has to be something to react to, right? I mean, he has to be going for a turn for sure, but he's been working the whole match.
Yeah, he's going after tilts, going after a lot on top.
Cheap tilt right there, cheap 2 points.
And now he's got a bar. He's just really good at his transitions. Once he loses something on top, he's right into the next thing, and that's really how you work.
There it is.
Getting a lot of points on top. Transitions, keep attacking.
Now, Eichley, just to reconfirm there, I mean, the 2-point near fall is not awarded right away just because the move was still, the move he had that got him the 2-point near fall was still secured. So he had to break that back to a neutral position in order to get his near fall there.
It's a defensible position, so it doesn't have to be, if he's still got the same hold, then you got to make sure he's out of danger first. So the referee will hold the 2 out, and
here it is, looking for the tech fall here.
So he's still got once he lets go of that there, he awards a 3.
There it is, 16-2.
Yeah, Dylan Block is really starting to turn it up here. Just needs one more point for a tech fall. And
there it is.
Couldn't catch it, but still good tracking.
You know what? You love to see that, though. You love to see something crazy trying out here because we need something big. We need to catch him somewhere.
I still got Coach Feist just right in my peripheral. Who put this seat for me? I'm trying to stay focused here, but it's hard, man.
End of period 2.
Man, we're just happy to be here. We love the Tahoma community, and
feels like we're a part of it now.
I know.
It's
Yeah,
our second time here. Hopefully, we'll get down for a third time, maybe even to the tournament you guys are hosting this year for the first time. Connolly. He's got his now, he's got a lot going on for him here. If he's a tilter, he could probably get this match closer here soon.
Yeah, got to be really, really not overly aggressive to where you're going to give up a point or reversal, but
basically right here, Sam, he has to be looking for his best move on top.
For sure.
I mean, he needs to close the gap. He needs to close it soon.
What was
the swipe there for?
So he's counting in college. If you drop down to the leg, the referee will start swiping, and if he gets to 5, you get a stall call. We should do that in high school, but we don't. It's very clear because everybody knows that a stall call's coming, and the guy knows to let go at 4. Anytime they drop to the legs.
Yeah, I like that from.
Oh, now
wrestlers.
This is. Okay, we were close to a potentially dangerous move there, but Connolly, yes, he's getting.
He's gonna dig that. He's got to dig it hard.
1,
dig it hard.
2,
there you
3,
go.
4.
Keep punching that arm down.
4. Let it go now.
Gotta get hips on top.
Something else here. Get the half on top here. End up on top. This is a danger position here for Block. Late in the match.
Careful with your hips. Careful with your hips.
On top.
Connolly looking to switch on top.
Holy cow, we might have something here. Could be a huge comeback if you can get it.
We got short time here, 40 seconds left. Can Connolly do it here?
Throwing the boots.
Oh, and he switches all the way over on top here.
Get heavy, man.
Oh,
Get
this
heavy.
would be.
Big Ben needs the juice. There it is. Huge. That's exactly right.
Never
Spice
stop
over here.
wrestling.
Never stop wrestling.
Wow. Wow.
Connolly was down 16-2.
Wow.
1 point away from getting tacked. And like you said, Matt, he needed to find what worked best for him. I imagine that's his leg ride and punching that half.
Yeah, it's 174, not 184. My apologies.
That was really, really cool, man. You gotta love to see that. Big Ben needed the juice. They got it. I know we're getting it later in the duel here. Only 3 matches to go.
Oh, wow. What a re-attack there.
Nice.
We got Lugin here, North Idaho. Jack Lugin. Wow. Yeah, the comments are talking about Easton still. That's incredible. Wow. That's a great match to watch back for any wrestler. Never stop wrestling.
They must have the name wrong on the. This is not Jack Lugan. This is Andre Leota. So I'm not really sure what they got on the scoreboard for NIC for the name, but I got pictures of these guys. I know who Jack is. I know who Andre Leota is, and we got Andre Leota, and I think it's Jaden Lopez from Big Bend.
Connolly was stuck in the first. That was the comment. I love it. I love it. We got blood time here.
Actually, not really blood time. In college, it's unlimited.
Oh, okay. So what do we got here then?
He just gets to bleed until they get it done.
He gets to bleed. Okay.
Yeah.
Just gets to bleed time. Okay.
Yeah, there is no blood time, so there's no unlimited blood time, really.
All right, well, we have 162 plus live viewers here. Everybody give the stream a like. If you are not subscribed to us, please give us a subscribe. And if you feel so generous enough, please donate to our Venmo. The QR code is up at the top right of our screen there. Sam, let's talk a little bit about our schedule while we have a break here. Pat Coast reached out to us, so we will be live streaming the Pat Coast Finals. We will be at the Edmonds Invite. We cannot stream at Hammerhead or Gut Check, but we will be there at Hammerhead and Gut Check.
Yeah, we got our videographer Spencer Cabalak coming to Gut Check. We got the boys and the girls are on separate weekends this year, so that's really exciting.
We have a comment. Is this the first dual meet for this commentator? Probably. Probably. I would hope you're talking about the live, like the mic commentator. I do believe so. But Tahoma's done a great job packing the stands. The entire stands is full there. We had a fat head of Joe Sullivan in the crowd at one point. Yep. Wonderful. Okay, we got the name switched off, so you're right, Sam.
Oh, nice takedown for Jaden Lopez. Lopez, one of the few sophomores on the Big Bend squad, so he's returning for his second season for the Vikings. And he was 6th in state in 2024 out of Kennewick High School. And I'm seeing some shoes out here, Matt, that you might recognize from our shoes draft with Mr. Justice Zuniga, and nice little single right there from Mr. Lopez as well. He's got the Onevs, I think I'm saying that right.
Onevs, yeah. The I forget the actual name of these ones. The green, now they're sold out. You can't find these anywhere.
They are slick, though. I like those.
The Onevs, I think, are going to take over as kind of the shoe this season. I think you'll see a lot more. Michik, right?
Michik, yeah, from University of Michigan. He does a good job, Brandon, and obviously he's doing well in the shoe game as well. And I think,
and his YouTube game has absolutely stepped up as well.
Yeah, we had a pleasure. If you guys want to go back to our YouTube and take a look at that.
Oh, nice double there. Drive, nice. Three-point takedown there. Big Ben hoping to scrape together a couple more wins, get this dual meet a little closer. Dual meet scored 28-6. Where is Big Ben located, Sam?
They're in Moses Lake, Washington. If you're not local, that's right in the heart of our state, right smack dab in the middle. Lot of history in the Moses Lake area. Moses Lake High School, I believe, has the most team titles of all time. A little bit down in the last few years, but Eastern Washington, the Yakima Valley, Moses Lake, they have a hotbed for good wrestlers, and the kids in that area getting an option to stay really close to home, I think is really going to be big for the Vikings in the future.
Yeah, led by Davier Dickerson, former men's and women's head coach at Midland University in Nebraska. Led them to 4th place at Region 18 NJCAA qualifier 24-25. Or that's Big Ben, right? Vikings. But he is a Moses Lake graduate from 2017. 7-4, Lopez from Big Ben. Big Bend, Moses Lake, as you mentioned, but just one of the, the few opportunities in Washington State to go wrestle in college. And, they're a great one. And it's
Granby.
really awesome to have.
Hey, Granby's working college too.
Oh, look at this. North Idaho strength and conditioning coach is also the coach for Meaches. That's cool.
That's really cool.
It's awesome to know that. Thank you for that comment.
We've got a really close match here. Lopez of Big Bend up by 1, 7-6 over Andre Leota. Andre Leota is from Olympus High School in Utah, so another Utah guy making the trek up to northern Idaho to continue his wrestling career, which is cool. You can see that Coach Booth is, recruiting pipeline is coming from multiple states. And we've got near fall here. It's like Andre Leota's got to sneak his arm through. Good job bailing out.
Okay. Big Ben's assistant coach is the Midland graduate. Dickerson is out of Utah. Okay, got you. Or Moses Lake graduate, excuse me. Thank you. Our show sheet guy has got the information a little mixed up. That's Sam,
Who's
by
that?
the way.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're trying our best out here.
You got to fire that guy.
Well, this is our first college duel, so a lot of these wrestlers we haven't seen were mainly a Washington State product. So, but thank you for that, Jerry Villa. Appreciate the comment. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're always happy to be wrong. Absolutely.
9-7 lead here for Lopez of Big Bend as we approach 1 minute left here in the second period. We're at 174 pounds. Big blast double.
Jeez, again with the blast double. He knows what's working for him in this match here.
Good execution. Gets another 3 points. Now up 12-7.
It is our first ever college duel. Yep, we got asked to come out here and do this, and we absolutely accepted. It is a little bit out of our area because, we are not as familiar with all the names from across the U.S. or even some of the reffing and scoring. Obviously, we know as competitors what it is, but it's nice to have the real ref, Andy Eichley, here to help us out.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys. This is really fun. Excited to put my ref rankings out there when you guys do yours.
We are too. We're so excited to see those and continue to grow the referee community. And Andy has been an integral part of that. Getting a lot of good feedback from his podcast, The Real Ref Report.
And thank you for the donations, if you guys should choose so. We really do appreciate that. We are doing this all for the love of the sport. This year is a second year for us in growth on the production side. Next year will be even better because we're getting a lot of great opportunities this year. Like I mentioned, Edmonds Invite, Pac Coast Finals, Hammerhead coverage, Gut Check coverage, Viking Invite hopefully, Tahoma's home tournament hopefully. Dual Team State, which is a big deal for us, is a 3-point takedown there for Lopez, Big Bend Community College. Dual Team State, we're probably going to have to divide where we try to conquer that, but that's also something new to this year.
Maybe we can talk Feist into bringing Tahoma to that.
Yeah, maybe we could talk.
Yeah,
you're right.
A quick interview after the completion
Yeah,
of
maybe
this
we
duel to
could
figure
get
out what's
that.
going on there.
Special scoop. Bryson Dolly's here too. Maybe we can. Who knows? Maybe we'll catch him.
He just walked away after I said that, so.
Yeah, he heard you, Coach Feist. 15-7 is the score here. Big Bend Community College up. It is the third period. Can Leota do a crazy, something crazy like what just happened here?
Yeah. You never know. Nothing's out of the question at this point. I mean, you could be down 14 points and get a win from what we've seen tonight. So
appreciate the comments there. We have a comment. What is the who is the favorite to win the duel? Well, Big Bend is ranked, I believe, 16th nationally as a team, and NIC is ranked 11th. So I would say that NIC is probably the favorite here, but we have some matches. We'll see. North Idaho up 28-6 in the team score. A comfortable lead here by Lopez from Big Bend. Wearing the Onevs.
Yeah, and he's continuing to put pressure on even with the big lead. You love to see that. I mean, these guys are experienced. They know what they need to do. No coasting.
Yep, that's a riding parallel here, right, Eichley? I mean, at this point, the pressure's actually being applied forward here, so.
This bottom guy's going to get dinged in a second.
Okay, the bottom guy. I still see a lot of pressure from the top wrestler, but it's heavy pressure.
He has a bar. I can't see it from this side.
Yeah, talk about what would be going through your mind as a referee right here in this position.
This is a hard one as a ref because you know who's stalling, right? You got one guy on top riding parallel. You got one guy on bottom laying. So usually in college they call the bottom guy. In high school, the top guy. In Washington, anyway.
And Mr. Lopez of Big Bend Vikings with a big
16-7, so that would be a 9-point victory there.
Yeah, we'll see some updated team scores here in a minute.
What weight do we have here, Sam?
We're going to 184 pounds. This is Mr. Jack Logan from Tahoma High School. We've been following him for a little bit, Matt. I don't know if you recall. I think the U.S. Open, he made some good runs there in freestyle and in Greco. Obviously we know very well how good the Camas paper makers are from down in Southwest Washington, producing many good wrestlers over the years.
We got a double Washington duel here. Hunter Thibodeau, or no, it's not. It's what do we got here? Kanzler,
yeah, from Shorewood High School.
Yeah, double Washington.
Yeah, double Washington. There we go.
Oh,
I'm excited to see Jack wrestle here. First time in person, being able to watch him.
That's a stall call. He backed out right away.
Wow, look at that.
You agree with that?
In college, it's for sure. Anybody that backs out, it's an automatic stall. So if the ref does the action call, swirls his hand, that means that there was action that took him out. But if somebody backs out, it's a stall no matter what.
Coach Pete's in the chat. Coach Pete, what's going on? Says Jackson's a hammer right here. That's
second stall call.
Second. Well, yeah, he juiced up here, this guy. He put a snap on this guy that made me hurt.
30 seconds in. That's good wrestling, man. That's forcing 2 stall warnings right off the bat and 30 seconds into the match.
What I love about this real ref Andy Eichley here is we have the second.
Toes are in.
Toes are in. Huge throw.
Matt Kanzler, Shorewood. Oh, rolls him out of bounds. Reroll. What a throw, though.
Okay, so hold on. We got a little bit of a score issue here, which was great because Timmy was trying to figure out the score while the match was going on.
I think the clock was running after that second stall call that he wanted to add some time back on. Yeah, so that's what they're working out there. And then what do we got for points there on the edge of the mat?
We have no near fall awarded.
They might not have it yet.
That seems pretty crazy to me. I thought he had him down there for a couple swipes. Maybe not. Either way, huge throw by Kanzler to get back into the match.
And a huge lift. The strength of these guys at 184 pounds. One escape, Jack Lugin. So we have a 3-2. No near fall there, Eichley. Are you surprised by that, or?
I am. I was actually stuck looking at his foot. I didn't see if he was in near fall criteria.
Nice takedown there.
But Kale was right over there, so if he didn't say he was in criteria, I trust him.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. You got 2 of the best referees in Washington State right here. You got to trust the process here, which we agree. We agree absolutely. Sam, we got a comment here. Meade versus Gonzaga Prep. That would also be an awesome duel for us to get to if we were able.
Yeah. So we've had some talks with Coach Owen, who's over at Gonzaga Prep. He was a friend of the podcast on episode 2. If you guys want to go to YouTube and watch that one, it was one of our favorites that we've ever done. And obviously he's building a huge program over there in Spokane. And obviously Phil McLean was on our podcast as well, Coach of Meade.
Right to the back.
I think they're still working out the scheduling of that duel.
There's the swipes.
There's the swipes. We'll take a look at the action here. I'll get back to that duel here in a minute.
So we have a 4-point near fall away
There it
and a
is.
fall by Jackson Lugin, North Idaho Community College. Wow. Got thrown there. Hammer time, Coach Pete says. Hammer time.
Hammer time. Well done.
It would be nice, to get to the Meade Gonzaga prep. Not exactly sure that we're going to be able to make that happen.
Still in the works right now. They're trying to schedule it to not conflict with dual state. So more to come on that. We'll try and see if we can get out there. We would obviously love to be there for that.
Aiden Ford, freshman from Zilla High School.
I'm excited to see Aiden Ford. I got to watch him at Gut Check and interview him last year. A couple times state champ from Zilla. But one of those 1A guys that can go against anybody, man. Obviously winning Gut Check, wrestling against a bunch of different classifications.
Raid Ostrander from Keller Timber Creek High School, Texas state champ in 2025, 4th at the Mountaineer Open. Aiden Ford being the champion at the Mountaineer Open. Not sure if they wrestled already in the Open or maybe they were on separate sides,
Yeah,
but
didn't get a chance to look at that and dive into the actual brackets of the Mountaineer Open. We have it on our show sheet. Yeah, that Aiden Ford won that tournament, which is obviously a huge accomplishment to start the season.
looking for
dump. That's a Trevor Anderson dump right there.
What's really awesome here, and this is something if you're watching this from the high school level here, 197 pounds. These guys would likely be wrestling 215 in high school, but the movement from these large fellers here is something to be admired and studied at that level. Would love to see some of our bigs start to get moving like this,
Yeah, for sure. I mean, looking at that scramble right there, you're taking a lot of wind
The
out
name
of
of the moves, they said, is a claw bomb.
Claw bomb.
Oh,
I like that.
Ooh, we should.
It's got a nice little,
It's got a nice little
roll
thing
off
there.
the tongue there.
Oh, a little.
Careful
back
now.
into the over-unders here.
That usually ends up in a slam in high school, though.
I feel like we saw a claw bomb on one of our
I
live
think
streams.
it happened at Gut Check.
Yeah.
Kale might have been the referee for that, actually.
Yeah, if you get that thing high enough and you flat
Oh,
back somebody,
wow.
you're
What a
looking-
movement here. 197 pounds. I tell you what, I don't know if it could come across on stream, but Raid Ostrander's arms are freaking massive. Okay, this guy.
Yeah, Coach Weiss gave me a little eyebrow raise when these guys came out here. They're some big humans.
Yeah, if I can pull back up the graphic, maybe at the, bar and half. Wow. Raid also has a taped up forehead. There must be something going on there, a cut maybe, something like that. Ooh, an escape there by Aiden Ford.
Yeah, we got Mama Ford in the stands cheering on son. Oh, what a chin whip!
Oh, got to
okay.
fight here. You got to fight here. No near fall. No
Holy
near
cow,
fall, but
look
he's
at the
coming
strength.
back
Look
over.
at the strength.
Oh! 12 seconds left.
Scramble. There you go. Nice.
The reversal. Sam, Coach Pete said that Raid Ostrander's arm is not nearly as large as yours.
That's probably true. Yeah.
Checks out.
Especially after a good pump in the garage gym.
Okay, look at this. Raid Ostrander is a scary-looking dude.
Yeah, both of these guys are, man. So we got blood time now.
Scary dude, Raid Ostrander. What's up, everybody in the chat? Go ahead, give us a comment, a like, a subscribe. If you are, if you should, feel generous enough to donate to our stream here. This year, again, we are actually going out here all again for the love of the sport. I mean, it's always going to be for the love of the sport, but this year I think we've leveled up our stream opportunities and what we're doing here for everybody, and I think it's hopefully it's showing for you guys out there. But our Venmo is up there in the top right corner. Our tag, Washington Wrestling Network, in the top left corner here. It's our second year, Sam, if you can imagine that. Only 2 years in.
Yeah, it's been crazy. It's been fun. Sometimes your reference point changes pretty quickly, but you got to look back and look
Coach
at where you
Pete says
came
he's
from.
got some money for us.
There we go.
Coach Pete, we just love you.
You're the man.
We appreciate you very much.
One escape. Ostrander, he takes a 7-3 lead as Aiden Ford is back in on the legs here. A lot of action. These guys, 197 pounds, you got to think they might be getting a little bit tired, especially Aiden Ford getting stuck underneath here a lot, trying to hold on to legs. I know that can be really exhausting, but they are college athletes, so you know that they can go the distance.
The arm of Ray Ostrander. Tough to see.
Okay.
Zoom in on that, Trev.
Yeah.
I tell you, that guy's arm is freaking massive.
Yeah, man, I just
Looking to stuff the head there.
yeah,
Love that. Making Aiden Ford carry every bit of his weight
They'll make
here.
this pretty soon.
Holding on for dear life, Aiden Ford. Oh. 3-point takedown.
It's what turns out probably to be a good no call right there, I guess, on the stalemate after
he did
getting
a good
takedown.
job.
Yeah.
He waited.
Okay.
This is for the network.
Okay.
You guys win, you get half the proceeds. It's important to give back to the people that are giving to wrestling like y'all.
Thank you so much. Coach Feist just gave me a raffle ticket, and he said he wanted to give back to the people supporting Washington Wrestling, so he gave us a raffle ticket. We could win half of something.
Half of, is it a split the pot? I don't know. What was that?
It's got to be,
It's a
yes.
50-50. Thumbs up.
Yes.
Wow.
Coach Feist, fan, friend, father of the podcast. One of the greatest podcasts that we ever had
That
was
was a
Coach
fun
Feist.
one.
That
Yeah.
was awesome.
I learned a lot. Yeah,
Oh,
from
yeah,
that one,
to
too.
hear about the philosophy of a coach of one of the top programs in Washington State for very, very many years.
Oh.
Big snap down there.
Looking for a Grammy, doesn't get it.
Dude.
3 takedown, Ray Ostrander going up 13-4 on Aiden Ford. Come on, Aiden. Can he pull out a come behind victory here? We saw it earlier from Connolly.
That was a big boy snap.
For sure.
Now, taking a look at the score here, North Idaho is up 34-10 on the team score, up 13-4 on the individual score as it is slow to update, but you will get it there.
Yeah, the Vikings, are a newer program, but you're seeing a lot of good things out of them. Coach Dickerson's obviously doing a good job recruiting in our home state here, even in some of the other states. But you can tell that, this is a young team, but we're seeing a lot of good fight out of them, especially here as the duel went along into some of these upper weights. So see if Aiden can get back in on some legs here. Just keeps getting stuck underneath there, and that can just really wear you out.
We are in over an hour on our stream as a go-behind is completed there by Ray Ostrander from Texas State champion.
Looking for that reach back whip again, but yeah, you can tell Aiden's getting gassed here, man. I could see it coming.
16-6, a minute 17 left. Can Aiden Ford do it?
That's a nice snap.
There's a lot in the chat that are
Oh, man. He's got a circle around the head right there. There you
Aiden
go.
Ford's got
Scoop
some
the
friends
head.
in the chat.
Oh,
Chat's
man.
going crazy for
Oh,
Aiden
man.
Ford.
There it is. Wow. That was awesome, man.
That's twice.
Look at the fight with the Vikings, man. They're never out of it. Never count a Viking out.
Wow. Yes, let's give it up in the chat for Aiden Ford.
Love that. Love that.
Wow. Oh, yeah, the chat's yeah.
They love it.
Oh, yes.
And we're getting to the big boys now.
Wow. Never stop wrestling.
For sure, man.
Hunter Thibodeau, another Shorewood High School grad. And Ray Griffin from Pleasant Grove, Utah.
All-American last year for NIC.
Hey, thank you guys for tuning in and commenting. The comments do a lot for us. We really appreciate you guys. Give us a like, a subscribe, follow us on Instagram, all the socials, Washington Wrestling Network. If you guys feel generous enough, our Venmo is up there, QR code. But look at these big boys here.
I love watching the heavyweights in college, man. These are just pure athletes. They're sized, but they are agile. They can move. You'll see some leg attacks. And Hunter had a great season last year for the Vikings, making it to the national tournament. Didn't All-American,
wow.
but it's kind of one of those bright pieces for the program entering his second season with Big Ben. So this should be a good match.
Hunter is a two-time state placer, Washington State champ in 2023, fifth at the Mountaineer Open. Ray Griffin, two-time Utah State placer, third in 2023. NJCAA All-American last year. So from third in his own state to All-American.
Yeah, that's really cool.
At the NJCAA level, which is what your boy would have done had he wrestled in college. You know what I mean? That's me. I took third at state. Could have tried to. Didn't work out for me, though.
A little bit of an over-under right here.
Well, I will tell everybody, Matt, if we would have had today's rules when you were wrestling at state, you actually would have been in the finals. That toss that you did have 1 foot in, but back then you had to have 2.
Dang. Yeah, let's not talk about
twist
those
the
things
knife
today.
clear, huh?
Yeah. Hunter was 1-2 against Griffin last season. Okay, that's some great. Thank you for that, Jerry. That's a wonderful comment.
Yeah, so these guys have seen each other, obviously, both returning.
Thank you, everybody, for the comments. We really love and appreciate that.
So
if we could get the referee to get out of the way of our camera, that would be great.
Hey, he's got to be at a 180 degree from the other ref.
Okay.
He's not worried about your camera.
Okay, all right.
You're typically going to see a little bit of a lower score of a match when guys have seen each other quite a bit, right? They know each other's moves. And as I say that, we get on top. Good scramble by Ray Griffin.
What? Oh, out of bounds. Continuation call there. No points awarded. What a wow.
How about that? 285-pounders scrambling like that, huh?
I think the comment is, why Big Ben, all local kids on the team? I would assume that's how it should go. Washington State slowly on the rise again, getting back to where we came from, Sam. Back in the day, top 8, dual teams every single year. We're getting back there.
Yeah, unfortunately, my college program, Highline College, cut their program a few years back, but we had a really, really good squad back in the late 2009 is when I was in there. But we
50-50 raffle. Here, hold on. Let me do this. Coach Fye, show it to us here.
Where we got the 50-50.
Yeah. The 50-50 raffle right here. We could win. We could win. I got a nice coupon here, or a raffle ticket here. What's the height on Ray Griffin? I unfortunately don't have that answer. We didn't get any measurables. In person, they look very similar. What a nice reattack
The
there.
referees are both very short, so they do look bigger than they are.
Fun fact, during the pandemic, our guy Hunter from Big Ben spent much time in the barn.
Give him the mic.
Thibodeau
Sam.
spent some time in the barn. Coach Fies, tell us about Hunter.
Oh man, incredible kid. He's from up north area. I think maybe Shorewood, something like that. And we've got some connections with the amazing coaches up there. And when things got crazy in the lockdown and this
Team
community
score,
came together and
34-16.
built a wrestling barn in my front yard, we started getting kids from all over the area coming to train with us, and he was one of them. And just a hard worker, great kid. Ended up making friends with some of our guys and jumped on that Washington, Japan, international dual team back with my guy Boomer. And I love seeing these kids turn into young men, and they're still doing it. They're giving back to the sport, and I'm biased, but Maple Valley's God's country, and anytime I see some of these boys come back to it, makes my heart feel good.
Yeah, we love that.
That's
we
awesome,
love that.
man.
And that's spoken from a real, true coach right there. I love that stuff too. See some of our seniors come back and be with us, and seeing the good men that we've helped.
Cool headphones, man. How do I get headphones next time? Everyone's got headphones but me.
Yeah,
What the hell?
No, we will work that out.
It's just funny seeing Coach Feist.
Okay, hold on.
In
Team
a different
score is
aspect, they're not
34-16. 34 NIC, 16 Big Ben.
This is me being a fan.
Heck yeah,
of you
man.
guys, of the sport.
Love
This
it.
community. This is fun.
It's so fun to be here. We again thank Tahoma, Coach Feist, Coach Boomer, the whole Maple Valley community for letting us come out here and do this.
Coach Pete, thank you so much for the comment. 152 are watching. Please donate. Coach Pete just donated to us. Thank you so much, Coach Pete. We really appreciate that. And it's over 152. It bounces anywhere up and down, stalling on green there, which is.
You get the officials, you get the wrestlers, you get amazing people like you guys over in the network. Our community is not only worth it, they deserve it.
Yes.
Right? We have to do more things like this for our community to grow this sport, to love this sport, to highlight these kids.
Yes.
Excuse me, these young men. Right? So yes, it is a lot of work, but it is worth it. Washington Wrestling, you are worth it.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
That's our mantra, and you hear it from a head coach here in the Maple Valley. That's really awesome to hear. That he has the same passion that we do, and we know a lot of you following us do as well. And that's what it's all about: is us rallying together as a community as we enter the third period here of our final match.
1-0. Ray Griffin is up. Hunter Thibodeau is 1-2 against Ray. There was a couple exchanges there where you might have thought there was some points scored there. Great
really
refereeing here.
Nice little.
Hey, thank you so much for the comment. Says, I really appreciate being able to watch. Thank you, and you're welcome. You know, we traveled almost 2 hours to get here to do this for you guys, and we really appreciate it. We do it for the love of the sport and the love of the Tahoma community, which invited us, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, the matches have been great, actually, which is good. You just you never know sometimes, but
yeah, like I said with this one, I think you're gonna get a little bit of a low-scoring match, given the guys have seen each other for the 4th time now. It sounds like knowing each other very well, knowing what works. For
yeah, I don't
opponent.
even have riding time on the live scoreboard, but Ray Griffin's got to have that point secured by now. Yeah. So we need something more than just an escape from Thibodeau. Getting rode out here pretty tough.
Oh, he touched the wood there. That's out.
He touched the wood on purpose, or?
Yeah, it was on purpose.
Can you do that on purpose? Do you make a call in any way, shape, or form for that?
The rulebook talks about grabbing the edge of the mat. I think it's probably a little more lenient here because the mat's not as big as normal college mat.
Makes sense.
But you're not supposed to grab the edge, but he definitely reached out. Hard to say if it was on. I mean, I think so, but that's a good call by the ref, not getting inserted in there.
And an escape for Thibodeau.
30 seconds left for Thibodeau to get something here. Takedown would win the match.
Coach Dickerson's telling him to go. He's got to go. 20 seconds to go here.
It says 1-1, but it might be 2-1 if he has riding time.
He's definitely got riding time.
There you go. And now we got to scramble.
Maybe not.
3 takedown.
You got to keep that ankle. Got to hold on right here if you're Hunter.
2 seconds left. 1 second left.
Time.
There should be a coach's challenge here for the
argue
takedown.
That one. The referees are going to talk about that.
What are you thinking here, Andy? What did you see?
Trev.
I think they're going to take it off the board, to be honest.
Man, that was a crazy ending
You know what?
To that match.
Pretty soon here, assuming that we can amass enough money, I can get a replay reviewer here as a piece of equipment where we could study this.
They're talking about it. They're talking maybe the reaction time wasn't there.
I don't know. What I saw a takedown. That's what I'm going to call it.
I would. I'd lean takedown as well. I'm going to defer
What's
to
the
our
cost
expert.
of replay, Coach Greg Marks said?
I think they're going to take it off the board, but that's just my opinion.
It's like $1,800.
So how do you make this call if you're a head ref versus
Coach Fife
your
says
assistant?
3 takedown.
This is where he's got to trust his partner here, and he's going to trust his opinion. He's going to tell us right now.
Come get the mic on him.
He's going to talk to the coaches.
You have to prove beyond a doubt he never stepped in. There was no control. Yeah, but there's reaction time in college. If you pop up off your butt and keep moving, that's reaction time.
They're talking about reaction time here.
Okay, but I just watched somebody win a match off the exact same thing last weekend because he popped to his butt and jumped back up.
I understand what you're saying, Coach. It's a close call. I wish we had video replay tonight. I called a takedown. I had it confirmed.
You gotta have consistency then. You gotta have consistency.
It looks like they are going with the 3 takedown there. Holy upset. Ray was #1 ranked. That's what we're being told.
Wow.
Thibodeau gets a victory here.
I love that.
changed the
A little
record.
bit of drama there at
That's
the
a
end,
tough
man.
one right
2
at
to
the
2.
end. That's a tough call.
Wow.
I think it was the right call.
I do too.
So,
And,
hey, you know what's going to be great about us doing this? You can watch it back.
he was actually just saying we don't have video replay review.
Hold on.
Get your tickets off.
50-50 raffle. Trev, zoom in on us winning the raffle. Zoom in on us winning.
We got the lovely London Houston doing the raffle reveal here.
Oh, that is not us.
I don't see a winner in the crowd yet. Come on, you got to celebrate. Do it again.
Going once.
2, 5, 7, 6, 1, 1, 1, 8.
Okay, we may still be in this.
Are we done? Okay, that's fair.
Anticipation's killing me. If you're still with us, we're doing a raffle ticket here to wrap up the duel, and then we're going to have an exhibition match to finish.
Oh, that's not us either. Wait.
Oh, we got one!
We got a winner. Come on up. Yeah, so, hey, it's a
Can't win 'em
fair
all.
system that, you can't rig the election.
That's Coach Cooper Thomas's mom.
Oh,
Coach
man.
Cooper.
And moms love wrestling, boys. I'm telling you.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Gotta love that.
That's from the gods.
What's with the Orden Cardinal on her sweatshirt there, though?
Her son wrestled for NIC.
Oh, I'm seeing a different Cardinal there. Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
not a word.
Okay, none of that. All right.
Still a beautiful bird. Still a beautiful bird nonetheless, man. Majestic.
All right, we have a, Sweet Melissa. That's what they say, apparently. What's really cool about this is we now have an exhibition at 133 since Big Bend could not. I don't know if it was a weight issue here, but now we are going to switch the whistle since the duel is officially over. Because the duel is not official, we do not have a live score,
Perfect as that.
but we will try our best to kind of keep up with the score. But please, guys, this is the final duel of the evening. Enjoy it.
Man, you gotta be proud of the way Big Ben fought in a lot of those upper weights, starting I think it was like at 57 all the way through the end, getting some really big wins and showing some fight after a really, really tough start.
We got Timmy Douglas on the whistle for this exhibition match, and I did talk to the official Kale after that other one. He did let me know it was a close call. They needed review on that one. That's what he's telling the coach. They went with the call on the mat because they both agreed that it was really close and they didn't have enough to overturn it, but they wanted replay review there. We don't have it here today.
Yeah, I don't know that we even have the names of these wrestlers. If you guys in the chat know the names of these wrestlers, please shout it out. We don't have any of our stuff here on it. Score's going to be 6-1. Devin Fry effect is what I'm being told to say. Devin Fry effect. Coach, I don't want to. Coach Feist, it's is that Hoyt Voss for NIC? Cole Eckerson is the NIC kid. Hey, thank you, Sergio, for the comment. Thank you, Sergio. Elijah Cater is in. Bubba Cater, what's up? Cole Eckerson is the NIC kid. Awesome. Cole Eckerson. We know Cole.
Takedown.
Both from Montesano. Two-time 1A state runner-up, 22 and 23. Three-time 1A state placer.
This whole freaking duel.
We'll share a mic here to wrap it up, Coach.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I just wanted the headphones.
Oh, all right. Yeah, Coach Price is vibing. Vibes are up.
Can he even hear us?
No, he can't.
No, it's not even plugged in.
That aren't even working. That's all right, though. He looks good.
Go ahead, throw them up, Matt. Throw them up. Throw them up.
Put these on.
What we got? Oh,
Coach
yeah.
Weiss, can you hear us now?
100%. I feel official.
Okay.
We got
Now you can hear yourself.
We got Biggie in the background. We got wrestling in the front.
Coach Feist on commentary now.
Yeah, I'm just blessed and honored to be here with y'all.
Coach, are you able to talk real quick while we got a little break in the action about David Carr or anything like that?
Just a wizard, man, a wizard. We were very fortunate to get him to stop off in the valley. He knows truth, Gad's country, and knew there'd be some good wrestlers here to spend some time with. And in all seriousness, one of the goals of our program is to get high-level, world-class athletes, and not just tough wrestlers that know how to teach wrestling, but good people in front of our boys and girls.
And so he was just here a few hours ago, right? Doing some stuff with you guys and kind of making his way through the valley,
Yeah, he's on his way to Yakima to our state coaches clinic, and we were able to talk him into stopping by and doing a freestyle clinic for us.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. The guy is just amazing. So.
And so does he's got to share some window time with your assistant, Mr. Boomer Burnham. Are they riding together to?
Yeah, they're eastbound and down right now, right? Like they're probably gonna stop at, I don't know, Ellensburg and go to Campus Utotem, get a burger. Shout out to my Wildcats out there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and then on till dawn or Yakima, whatever's first.
Love that. So. What are we looking forward to, Coach, this season here for the Tahoma Bears? What's the season outlook look like for you? I know a lot of it's rinse and repeat. You guys have your core values and all that kind of stuff. But what are you looking forward to in the 2025-26 season?
Man, so much. We just have a great group of underclassmen coming in, some incredibly hardworking upperclassmen, and you say rinse, repeat. Let's learn to be young men of substance, and why we're doing it, win some matches.
Love it. What'd you learn from last year? Anything that you're taking away from last year and implementing this year? Changes that you're making, or just in general, that stuff that you'd like to improve on as a team?
Yeah, we got a lot of boys that have aspirations to go wrestle at the next level. They want to go into college. And we've had quite a few go on, some still wrestling right now, from NAIA all the way up to D1. And, the number one thing we hear consistently is, man, I wish I would have got better with my hand fighting and getting off bottom, I'm in constant communication with one of Washington's greatest, Owen Klein. Shout out to my guy, Owen. Go get that national title, kid. We love you. We're proud of you. You're a dog. Keep doing it. Keep doing it every day.
Colorado Mesa.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's amazing. I didn't know it, but his father came to check in at the clinic today. I got to give him a hug, snap a picture, send it to his boy. Owen's one of Washington's best, and it's not just because he's tough on the mat. He's special. He's a special human that gives back to others, and that's the thing, man. Like, you don't have to be from the valley for us to love you. You just have to love wrestling,
for sure,
and you have to be a good person. Like, that's the kind of young man that I want to get in front of my kids and teach them some wrestling, but share his process and his wisdom. Like, I'm proud to say, he's a family friend. Like my daughter's on the hunt right now, going into her sophomore year, trying to get better, and he reaches out to her weekly, and just talks process, and I got a text from today like, hey, when's her first tournament? And I'm like, oh, dude, check in with her. You know what I mean? Like, we're getting ready to get that weight cert going, and why don't you talk to her about your process right now as you're chasing down national title? And, it's one thing for a gray-haired old man that's your father to tell you how to do it and what to do, but when someone special that's doing it, that's in it, that's young and hip. I don't even know that's a word anymore with these young people, but it's just different. They could say the same thing, but it comes across in a special, different way. And for that, God bless you, Owen Klein. We're with you. We're praying for you. We believe in you. You make us proud, son. Go
Yes,
get
sir.
it.
That's
Go get
awesome.
it.
That's awesome, man. And yeah, man, is there anybody that we can point to on the Tahoma Bears this season that's really going to be a team leader for you guys this year and stepping up? I think it's somebody who's sitting kind of across from us right now in the stands, holding up the Jill Sullivan Fathead earlier. But
Alex
who are your leaders
Othon.
in the room?
He's sitting next to my mother.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
You know, like I tell the boys, hey, front and center, so Joey sees and hears you. Who do you see front and center?
There he is.
Enough said.
There you
right?
go.
I have a room full of amazing boys with different gifts, both innate, born with and learned. But that cat's different, man. He's going places, and I'm not just talking about in wrestling. I'm talking about in life.
Of course. It's the beauty of this sport, right, isn't it?
Sorry to interrupt you guys, but the score 9-4, 32 seconds left. NIC Cole Eckerson is up.
30 seconds to go in round number 3, 10-4.
Just getting lost in the sauce over here with Coach Feist and talking wrestling, talking Washington wrestling.
Yeah, I'm excited to grab a group of these boys. We're taking 8 of them and heading south, right? We're making that run down to the Dock B this year, and we went east last year and went to a pretty tough dual meet tournament in Minnesota and got our teeth kicked in a little bit and humbled, and that's a good thing.
That's
and
good for you,
yeah,
right?
we look for it. We embrace it.
For sure.
Right? We can't just walk around all day like, oh, we're so tough. No, man, let's go find tough.
Go find it.
Right?
Love it.
So if you ask me what we're working on, technically what we think about, get low, baby, because they're coming.
Love
Right?
it.
Get those hands down. Get your head in front because they're coming low and they're coming fast.
That's awesome, man. Well, yeah, we are just wrapping up here as that exhibition just completed. And one last thank you to Coach Feist and the Tahoma Bears for having us here in North Idaho College and Big Bend Community College. North Idaho gets the win, but really, really awesome wrestling and local Washington wrestling that was on scene here today. And
Hey, so grateful you guys are here. I already talked to Coach Cooper Thomas. We're booking it up. We're coming back next year. Put it on your calendar. Let's make this a regular thing. Let's celebrate these college kids. And to all our wrestling fans out there, God be with you.
love it, love it. You heard it from him himself, Mr. Coach Feist. And
Take this cake pop.
I'll
wants
take the
us to
cake
have the
pop,
cake pop,
Coach
so
Feist.
we'll
I'll
take
take
the
it.
cake
All right, so that was our stream. We do have a second to let the chat continue to. Hunter Thibodeau's the GOAT. Should we try to go grab Hunter? Yeah, go ahead. And then you can interview him. See if he'd like to come on over here. Thank you guys so much. We will have Hunter Thibodeau here in just a second. If you guys want to stick around, who knows? We might be able to catch a couple more people. I don't know who's in the crowd. Trying to find Hunter. Sam is fine. He's a heavyweight or a big kid. So we might be able to. There he is. There he is. Okay, we got him. We got him. We got him. He's being talked to by the mom or somebody's mom. Okay, hang out. Hang tight. Hang tight. We could probably get a couple people here for your guys' entertainment. That's my practice partner, Mason Rodriguez said. Okay, I think we're finally getting Hunter here. Okay, get him on over here. Okay, he's finally coming. He's coming.
Which ones are we on here?
Give them those headphones.
Hello, hello.
Oh man.
All right.
Do we need to stand or
No, no, sit down, man. All right, man. Can you hear me all right?
I cannot
Can you hear me in here?
Put the other ones on.
Oh, gosh, we got the wrong headset on here. Throw those on, Hunter. And then you can.
Okay, can you hear us now?
I can, absolutely.
There you go.
There we go.
So somebody in Hunter, congrats on your win. I think we were told that kid was #1 in the nation, I think, is what I heard. You also were 1-2 against him coming into the match. How did it feel to get the win this time, my friend?
I wrestled my match. My coach and I have been working just to make sure that I'm wrestling how I want to wrestle and how I know I can wrestle. Every match was a winnable match last year. I'm disappointed that I wasn't able to pull that through, but we're working hard this year to get that done.
Yeah, do you know who Mason Rodriguez is?
I do know him. Yeah, Emrod, he's my practice partner.
Yeah, that's what he said. I was just trying to call him out to make sure he was. And tell us about your time at Big Bend Community College.
Oh, man, it's electric. Coach Dickerson is one of the best coaches of all time, and he's not only a wrestling coach, he's a life coach too. There's nothing that he says that I'll let go through my ears. I take everything he says to heart. He knows what he's talking about.
Jose Tanguma says, awesome work, Hunter.
Yeah, the Moses Lake coach.
Yeah.
We go in there and help out with them. It's nice to get in that room.
Yeah, that match was honestly awesome. Sam, what do you got to say?
I just got to ask you about the end of the match there. I mean, it was a controversial call there at the end. We all were saying that was 3 points, and they ended up giving you the 3 points. Talk about like your lead up into securing that takedown and kind of what you were looking for. I think you were probably down 1 point on riding time. Talk about what was going through your head and what you were looking for to secure the takedown.
I just kept telling myself I wasn't tired. Man, that's hard to be stuck on bottom at heavyweight. I learned that the hard way, and I didn't want to make that mistake again. So coach is big on positive affirmations, and the whole match I was telling myself that I can do it. I'm not tired, so I kind of just threw up a Hail Mary, to be honest. I saw him step hard, so I just took the shot on instinct, and thankfully we got the right call.
Talk about your training partners in the room. I think it's probably Aiden Ford who's kind of pushing you and training with you right now, or maybe some of those other guys that you want to give some shout outs to for getting you to where you're at right now.
I got Jarrett Peck, nicknamed Sparkles. Mason
Kamaikan
Rodriguez.
boy, yeah.
Kamaikan.
Yeah.
I have so many good partners. Aiden Ford, Mason Rodriguez, Jarrett Peck. They're all awesome to have in there. They all bring me a unique style, and last year we were a little light on heavy guys, so I was wrestling the 84 Drake Wood, and he's a great guy, but having weight, having people my size is just phenomenal.
Yeah, and then talk about your goals for the season. Obviously, you made it to nationals, qualified last year, correct?
Yeah.
And then you didn't get the All-American, which I'm sure you were obviously hoping for.
Yeah.
I imagine, or just talk about your outlook on the season and what your goals are.
Last year I was big on just winning a national title, but I had a sit-down conversation with my coach. He's a psychologist, and he just wants me to take it one match at a time. Like we're going to go wrestle on Sunday. I'm not worried about who my quarterfinals match is, who my finals match is going to be. It's just whoever is put right in front of me, that's who I need to wrestle. And if I beat that guy, I beat the next guy, who knows what's going to happen,
That's awesome. Yeah, taking it one match at a time. That's great work, man. Well, hey, Shoreline,
yes.
Washington,
Shoreline,
Shorewood High School.
A couple of you guys.
Go Storm Rays.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's so cool to have somebody local right in front of us wrestling, and give a little bit of a plug to what Big Bend is. Obviously, the proximity being close to home is a big deal, but for other wrestlers in the area that want to wrestle in college and they're looking at a place like Big Bend, what's the pitch?
Oh man, Coach Dickerson. Coach Dickerson is, he's the most humble guy. He's a psychologist. He's about to get his master's or doctorate in psychology. You can talk to him about wrestling, about life, about anything. He really cares about us. And when I first came here after playing football for a year, I just threw a Hail Mary to Coach and was like, "Hey, can I come wrestle?" He's like, "Absolutely. We'd love to have you on the team." And you know what? This is the best decision I've made. And there's not a single guy on that team who I don't like being a teammate of. And Coach Dickerson gives it his all to us. College wrestling is hard and maybe not the most fun thing of all time. Look at him.
There we go. That's awesome.
This guy's so inspirational. This is the reason
Hunter,
I'm
we'll
here.
tap you out.
Yeah, thank you so much, Hunter. Appreciate you, man.
Oh, I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
you're good, man.
Hey,
That's
good
real
luck to
sweaty.
you.
Thank you so
Very
much.
much.
Thank you guys for having me.
That's Hunter Thibodeau from Shorewood High School,
little sweaty
entering his
from being
second
out
year. at Big Bend Community College, and now we got Coach Dickerson with us. Who
Coach
Matt
Davier Dickerson. I tried to say your name a couple times. Sorry, I'm off camera right here, but I tried to say your name a couple times when we had you on our podcast, and it was so tough for me. I'm now getting it much, much better. But I will tell you something, Coach. I mean, we did lose the duel, but there is something to be said. A lot of the comments in the chat were saying, hey, never stop wrestling. That is something that your team, clearly having 3 big victories at the end of the match here for the duel. Are you proud of how your team wrestled here today?
Yeah, the message before the duel was wrestle 7 minutes, and I see it's a good program, not just this year, every single year. So it was important for us to climb the ladder, as a team. I know realistically we're not there yet, but go out and fight for 7 minutes. The technique will come if we can worry about fighting first. So I was proud of it for sure.
Yeah, man, it was really cool to see your guys' team up close and personal for the first time. One of only 2 Washington programs in the state that kids locally have the availability to go to if they want to stay close to home. Your 285-pounder Hunter Thibodeau just had some really, really cool things to say about you. I asked him what the pitch was for going to Big Bend, not just it being close to home, and he said the coaching is phenomenal. What do you want to add on to that for a recruiting pitch for people in our state who are considering being a Viking and going to Big Bend to wrestle?
Yeah, I just pride myself on continuing to learn the sport. I don't ever think I have all the answers, but I'm willing to put in the work and find out the right solutions to our challenges, whether I'm right or this athlete's right. We're just trying to get better and progress. We know we're not going to be perfect, but we expect all 10 athletes to nationals, and who knows what will happen, but we just got to continue to fight, progress, and our wrestling's going to come. So I just really focus on that. What's the solution? Not power, not who's right, who's wrong, but what's the next best solution. So I think that's a good mix. The athletes bring something to the table, I bring something to the table. It's a lot more of a partnership than just like a high schooler listening to a coach and repeating what they say, but it's more, you bring something to the table, I'll bring something to the table, and together in this partnership we'll be successful.
What did you learn from last year, your guys' first full season being a sanctioned junior college program? Anything that you've learned last year that you're bringing into this year and really trying to hit home as a head coach?
The intensity, just bringing it and believing in yourself. Too many people put limitations on their mind or on their wrestling, maybe under-recruited or whatever out of high school. So coming to Big Bend, going to a junior college, sometimes there's some limiting factors that they put on themselves, and just understand the match still has to be wrestled. Doesn't matter what division, because we get to compete against NAI Division II, sometimes some Division I's at Reno and at the Mike Clock. So regardless of the division or their ranking, just going out and being the best version of yourself.
That's awesome, man. Well, again, it was so cool to watch you guys in person and, give some love to the Vikings, finally getting to watch them up close and watching you coach and, keep doing what you're doing for the state. And, we're happy to be along this ride with you, and hopefully we get a cross paths again soon and watch you guys continue to compete. And best of luck.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Absolutely, man. So that is Coach Dickerson. We'll let him get on his way. I know he's probably got a van to go heat up or something, and he's got to rally the team.
Let me tell you something. Coach Davier is jacked.
He's a
okay,
big
I just put my hand on his shoulder. He's jacked. Okay, he's been lifting with the kids, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, Sam, that is it for us. Our first stream of the year, first ever college duel of the year. I think we did pretty okay.
Yeah.
We had some technical difficulties, not a lot. We were unable to get our scoreboard working today.
I think we should be able to figure that out for next time. Again, being along with us on this journey as we grow, we just always appreciate you guys, being on the chat, tuning in, continue to share our stuff, give us likes and subscribes, all that, corny stuff that I always got to say. But again, it really does mean a lot to us when you guys show us that love and support. And we're excited to continue this.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and that will be it for us, the Washington Wrestling Network. Thank you.
Peace.